Hello travelers, and welcome to my very first cruise excursion video. Today I'll be visiting the lovely Eagle Beach in Oranjestad, Aruba. I woke up early to catch the sunrise while grabbing a quick plate of breakfast at the buffet. It's always so peaceful to look out over the ocean while enjoying a tasty meal. Oranjestad, Aruba is such a beautiful port town with colorful buildings and deep blue waters. Pulling into port is such a gorgeous experience. Although Aruba is a Dutch island, virtually everyone speaks English and US currency is accepted. I found the port of Aruba to be extremely accessible to people of all mobility types, and I commend them for a very simple terminal layout. There are shops and restrooms as well as bench seating for people like myself who need to take frequent breaks. The signage is easy to understand, and after a few steps through the terminal, you'll soon be exiting to the taxi stand location. The price for a taxi to Eagle Beach from the port terminal was $15 each way. And if you have a group, you can split the fare to save money. The ride to Eagle Beach was about 15 minutes long and was very pleasant. The route we took was aesthetic and clean, and the people of Aruba seemed to clearly take pride in their island. It was really nice to see new construction, and that's showing continued growth for the future. Before you even realize it, you're at Eagle Beach, which is a free public beach. The taxis will let you off at a local park beside the beach, and you only need to return here to catch a taxi back to the port. And don't worry, there's an almost constant flow of taxis available at this popular beach destination. The park is small and paved with plenty of shaded seating for people of all mobility levels. After a short stroll through this park, you have arrived to the perimeter of the beach. Now, here is where it got a bit tricky for me. The beach is very wide with soft sand and absolutely no shade. The walk from the park's perimeter to the water was very difficult, and I almost didn't make it. However, I bared the discomfort and forced myself to continue. I didn't rent a chair or umbrella. I kind of felt confident enough to throw my bag down on the sand and just jump into the water. The sand dips down pretty steep when you enter the water, so be careful. The water itself was lovely, such an amazingly beautiful color. There's a reason why this beach is considered one of the top 3 most beautiful beaches in the whole world. However, the water was a bit rough, and after about an hour of being dragged around, I decided it was probably safer to make my way back to the taxis. I sat in the shade while I dried off because taxis will not pick you up if you're wet or covered in sand. After a short ride back to the ship, the taxi will let you off outside of the port security entrance. Once through security, you make your way down this shaded pier, which also has rows of concrete seating along its length. Then you're back in the terminal where you can enter the ship once again. Thank you so much for joining me on this amazing journey to Eagle Beach. I cannot wait to come back to Aruba and experience something new. I hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to help me build this channel. See you again soon.